Hello, hello, and welcome back for more adorable explosives, wretched ruin, and broken teapots as I continue slicing my way through shuffle mode in Perfidious Pete Plays Alice, Madness Returns. And today, Alice and I still find ourselves deep in the dreary Dickensian clockwork nightmare of the Hatter's Domain, and I have to say I'm quite looking forward to getting the hell out of here. Not only to avoid the constant Mrs. Havisham-esque harangues being constantly pumped out of the loudspeakers, but also because I feel more than a little guilty about Gatling gunning one of the harmless local workers who was just minding his own business, doing his job, turning a spigot. It was an accident on my part, but I still feel really, really guilty about shooting him right in his big single green eyeball, and I think the only way I can make it up to the poor little guy is to overthrow whatever vile overlord runs this dump and see about getting him a fair wage for a fair day's spigot spinning. And I make that promise because, not only am I still feeling a little bad about shooting the little guy, but he looked just like Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc., and I can't abide having shot Mike right in the face. It's just not cool. It's not cool at all. So this one's for you, Mike. You and little Boo. This time, you guys are going to come out ahead on this. And so it doesn't appear to be anything down here but a bunch of teeth. So I guess we're going that way. Oh, wait, is that the way we came? Maybe that's the way we came. Now I'm third. Now it's definitely not, because that's a total dead end. And it's a little jump. A butterfly. All right, we have to go this way then. Wait, we've been here before, right? Clearly not, because there is some manner of jumping puzzle platforming action going. And the Cheshire Cat wants a moment of our time. All right, Cat, what do you got?
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and ride the currents up.
I probably didn't really need you to tell me that, Cat, but, I appreciate your kind words and, thoughtful meaning. Most cats really are sort of ambivalent about their friends. They don't really give a shit whether you live or die, just as long as you continue to put food in their bowl. They don't really give a single tinker's damn otherwise. Right, we do want to check shrink sense. Oh, we can't shrink sense in the air. Interesting. Alright. So let's glide over here, and I do want to check shrink sense. So it's saying rabbit bomb over that way. I just want to see if there's anything where some teeth up there. Just make sure we're not missing anything necessarily. It doesn't appear to be. It's a little bit of spin, and we got a rabbit bomb here, clearly. Bam! Oh, that rabbit and the things he destroys. What a lovely chap he is. Very kind of traumatizing, that rabbit, actually. I really don't like the idea of disguising your improvised explosive device as a stuffed animal for children. What is all this, then? We can gaze out of this hole into a giant roomy eye of a teapot monster. You know what? Take that, monster thing. Or are you just like a bigger version of Mike Wazowski and I should feel sorry about shooting? There's a snout right there. Guess we'll pepper it. Well, actually, I feel less guilty about shooting you in the eye than I did about shooting Mike Wazowski, because, Mike Wazowski is cute and adorable. You're some kind of horrible teapot-spewing molten lava creature. And, well, you weren't in any Pixar film, so I gotta say, my guilt over killing you is considerably lessened. Now, that's not to say Pixar won't necessarily make a teapot film wherein, I don't know, Mrs. Potts guest stars as someone other than herself. I don't know where I'm going with this, but if Pixar makes a film starring teapots, maybe retroactively I will feel guilty about killing you at some later date. It seems unlikely since I think Angela Lansbury is fucking dead, so I'm pretty sure Mrs. Potts is not gonna make a comeback. Besides, the kid that did the cute little voice for Chip is probably like 40 by now. Which means he's considerably less adorable. Although he may still be able to do the Chip voice, I don't know. Or that was probably not a kid at all, it was probably a voice actor. Okay. So some very explicit directions there from Shrink Sense. This is a long jump. Alice is getting pretty good at the old long jumps, though. We're getting a hang on it. See, it's funny because she has hang time. Oh, there's a slithering ruin there. Alice does have a pretty damn good vertical, I'd like to point out. Look at this. It's like more than double overhead. Spud Webb was a short guy, but his vertical leap was nowhere near his own height. Alice is actually over her own height. She's like a 6-foot vertical jump. That's pretty impressive. It's a shame it's Victorian London and the NBA hasn't been invented yet, although the WNBA Which is probably what they'd make Alice play in. Then again, with a 6-foot vertical, maybe she could just skip the WNBA and go straight to the pros. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. We've already shot that clock face. I don't think we can make that jump. I really don't. Man, that looks really far. Well, what's the harm of trying? YOLO. The camera is... Okay, that was extraordinarily difficult because the camera spun outside my control. I didn't like that at all. So automatic camera spin, real bad. Let me please control my own camera. Where are we supposed to go? See, the camera keeps focusing over there because clearly it wants us to go that way, but I don't think we can make that jump. Is there another... Ah, there's another shootable. Okay. There we go. I hope I just clocked Mike Wachowski out and the guy gets to get like a little... gets to get off early. How am I supposed to make the jump back then? Do I have to go down and all the way? Fine. That jump is going to be not makeable, which means we have to go repeat pretty much everything we just did for like maybe a couple dozen teeth. I'm not sure that was worth it. It's a... Yeah, poor time investment. These are the kind of things you gotta, concern yourself with when you're an important CEO like Alice. You gotta think, every action, sure, it may have a positive outcome, but you also have to consider the opportunity cost of the time lost. I mean, if you lose too much time while finishing it, turns out you actually could have made more money by simply just continuing your adventure. Think about it, Alice. Think about it. Should have maybe just avoided the teeth, continued your adventure. Could have made an extra 7.5 cents. Right, well, we're definitely just going over here. Actually, was this where I just was and jumped off of? It, in fact, was. I am an idiot. Backtracking! See, this is why I'm not an important CEO. It's moves like that. Here I am talking about opportunity costs and shit, and I'm just completely fucking my own mouth with my ridiculousness. So we can put a rabbit bomb on this thing, and I think we will. There you go, bunny. And the cat wants some more of my time. You know, cat, these are billable hours, by the way, Cheshire. I'm gonna start billing you for this time.
I hope you have as many.
Okay, see, that was, Cheshire, that was a complete waste of my time. I am gonna start billing you for these hours, especially if you're gonna waste my time with nonsensical bullshit like that. If you're gonna keep taking my time, not offering anything of value, no input, I'm gonna just start canceling these meetings. You know what? We're gonna do this by conference call from now on, Cheshire. I don't think we need to meet face-to-face anymore. It really does seem like not a fantastic use of my time. I am going to wait for this to come back so I can pick up these 2 teeth because I'm a greedy completist and I want as many upgrades as possible. Tooth 1, tooth 2, got a pair of teeth, and on we go. You know, if we were going with Tooth Fairy style, those teeth... Oh, we didn't even consider that. Maybe we shouldn't trade the teeth in at all. If these teeth can be transferred to the real world, if these are transferable teeth and we can turn this in for some Tooth Fairy action, we're sitting on a gold mine. We have 836 teeth. If we're getting like $1 a tooth, which I think kind of is the industry standard these days, that's a not inconsiderable lump of cash here. We're looking at a couple, what's almost $1,000 bucks, Malice? You gotta think about your financial security here. How do you like... Oh, shit. Too busy focusing on shooting Jackie Chan. And Fork Man, fork me. Alright. Alright, Fork Man. And you want some of this? Come on, come get it. Watch out for the hot blast of stinging teeth. Oh, we're stabbing him right in the ear. We came at him and gave it to him Fight Club style. Hey, Teapot, why don't you take a powder, pal? Come on. There we go. Oh, the other guy. Just get peppered. There we go. Right in the eyeball. Alright, the teapot is still fighting. You done, teapot? Yeah, not yet. Now he's done. There goes that big old red glass eye ears coming all the way out. I really feel sorry. It's kind of a little guilty about stabbing those guys' glass eyes out because glass eyes really are a very expensive commodity. It takes a long time to make a glass eye. There's a very limited number of people who can actually do it. It's a real shame to waste them all. Is there a stout or something out here I'm supposed to be getting? It says there's a bottle. Oh, it's just over here? Alright. That's fine, we could have used the health anyway. Slithering Ruin in that one. Is peppered. Pick up our toofs. Seriously, Alice, you gotta think about this whole let's take these teeth back to the real world gig, because I'm telling you, in a tooth fairy capacity, you're sitting on a gold mine. It's an absolute gold mine. Don't see any snouts. Don't hear any snouts. Then again, I am droning on like an idiot, so it's entirely possible I may not hear the snouts over the sound of my own voice. But what can I say? I just like hearing myself talk. Much more than I like the gentle snorting of a pig. Although there is something quite calming and soothing about the gentle snorting of a pig. Kind of a delightful sound. Alright. We already got the bottle which Shrink Sense was pointing us to, so... This is an extraordinarily long jump. Shrink Sense has no advice. I mean, the death skulls over on the wall seem a little alarming, but still. We can probably make this. It's going to be difficult to sort of time the down part. Alright, we got it. And across. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good about that one. I'm terrible at platforming normally. That went okay. So Shrink Sense is giving us all kinds of advice. Do this, do that, kill this thing, throw a bomb here, blah, blah, blah. Can we blow this up? Now, I wouldn't mind blowing up some propaganda here. No, clearly not. Oh, well, I was hoping we could maybe get rid of some propaganda. Looks like there's going to be some madcaps around here.
Your presence here is unwelcome. We have a mission to complete.
Okay, you're dead.
Are an intolerable annoyance. Some like it hot, but no one likes it this hot.
Well, some like it hot, some crumble when the heat is on. Me, I'm more of a get to the kitchen with Dinah kind of pal. Alright, so what do we got here? This thing is coming right for it. Oh, it's just a jumping puzzle. Can I not just wreck the mouse from distance here with my Gatling gun? I'd really like to ruin this mouse with a Gatling gun. Because his Dickensian announcements are real irritating. Come on, hit the... Alright, he's immune to our bullets then. Alright, we have no choice but to play the mouse's jumping puzzle game. And we've mucked it? No. We're safe. Alright, these things don't go fully submerged then. Come on, let's go. Up, up, up. Come on. There we go. Alright, waiting for the platform to rise. I don't know why I waited for it to rise to jump off. Oh, God. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, that's going to be a problem. This thing is going to be shooting tea at us the whole time. Alright, we need to get out of here. Wow, that's a really long jump. And so we have... Okay, we're doing alright. We're still avoiding the... You and your tea can go straight to hell, teapot. Up, alright, go for the jump. There's a lot of teapots over there shooting tea. Oh, right in the fucking face. Ouch. That one's gonna leave a mark. Come on, up you go. Thank you, platform. Let's get out of here. I've had my fill of tea for the day. Thank you. I appreciate the effort, Nana, but I've had all the tea I want. I'm good. I don't really need any more tea, man. So I don't know what that did. Oh, it actually opened these. It also created a spewing blob. Alright, well, this is a timing puzzle then. Let's just get through this. And, of course, we have timed it absolutely wrongly. I timed that one just in time to suffer the consequences of my own idiocy. I knew I should have paused. I hear Slithering Ruin. So, of course, I got hit by it as well. Man, I'm... Oh, hello. This little guy creeping up behind me. Yeah, you thought you could sneak up on Alice. Turns out you're just going to get your face carved off by my delicious Vorpal blade. And we'll just pepper you. No need to do anything fancy. Just a good, solid peppering. Why is there a tooth symbol on the wall? And we picked up those teeth, yes, but is this a place maybe we can spend teeth if we bomb or something? Clearly not. Alright, well, we made it through Jumping Puzzle Part 1, so let's go activate whatever this valve does. What Valve does, actually, is just not release video games you want them to release, like, you know, Half-Life 3, another Portal 3... Basically, if you like it and it had a sequel, the one thing they're going to do is not release that game. That's what Valves do. Of course, they also have digital distribution systems that make them billions and billions of dollars, so they're probably not really worried about what video games I'd like to create, even though they would basically be printing money. So we're going to Rabbit Bomb. Shrink Sense, is there anything in here? Forward Industry. Alright, so we're going to go out here and fight, saith Shrink Sense. So this lava has cooled. Is there anything down here we can pick up? Well, Well, that doesn't look as cool down there. Yeah, the teapots are still... Oh, there's a shitload of bolter fly spawners. We're gonna need to kill those. Can't hit it from here. Gotta back up. Can kill bolter flies with your knife, which I quite like. I prefer the Vorpal blade to basically every other weapon. Can we hit this thing or not? We can't seem to hit that. Alright, so this spawner is going to be out of reach. We can't get to it. Take a powder, pal. Come on, I don't have time for your bolty shenanigans. I know you're a bolt with wings, but still. I'm guessing we're going to have to activate whatever that is. Fire pepper grinder. I'm getting bolted over here. They're all over me. Got a lot of bolts on us. I think that's done. Shrink Sense says to use it right here, so let's do that. Oh, there's a keyhole. Couple teeth. We will check out the keyhole. Also, we're gonna check this out. I just want the extra teeth because I'm a greedy man. Also, Alice, I'm telling you, the Tooth Fairy thing, man, it will also not only make you a fortune in cash, I mean, you just picked up $5 right there, but it will also give you a chance to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. How can you pass that up, Alice? How can you pass that up? A big fat stack of cash and a chance to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? The offer is simply too good to refuse. Where the hell, Bolterfly? Can we hit this one, maybe? Nope. Oh, there we go. Now we're catching it. Come on, Alice. There you go. Keep grinding. Man, these bolterflies are wrecking my shop. Where the hell? Alright, so... up here, I guess. We need to get up higher so we can shoot down at the bolterflies. Can I target that other one? What if I go freestyle on this? Can I target it from long range? Oh, there we go. Man, get wrecked. Alright, so that's the trick. We just had to do a little freestyle bolterfly action. Shrink Sense we want to use here.
The path less traveled is now impossible to negotiate.
You know, I don't want to split hairs here, Mr. Mouse, but the road less traveled thing is usually a Robert Frost reference. 2 roads verged in a yellowed wood. You took the one less traveled. That made all the difference. This is very clearly kind of a Lewis Carroll ripoff thing, Mr. Dormouse. I'm not sure you're allowed to mix metaphors like that. I'm really not. I don't think it's permissible for you to behave in such a fashion. Anything down here? No. Why is this here then? Interesting. Alright, so this is just a timing puzzle with Shrink Sense. This is not that intriguing, Mr. Dormouse. I mean, this is not one of your more insidious traps. This one's kind of bland, sir. A little predictable. I think he wasted your good stuff early, and now this is just what's left. Pot's gonna get shit-faced and wrecked. Alright, so hammered and sliced, we'll jump over. So we can use the terrain to our advantage here and very much limit the direction the enemy has to come at us, which gives us plenty of time to pepper these spicy boys up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go. Getting spicy, huh? Really, I feel it remiss the fact that this is not a giant salt shaker. I mean, me being me, I really would be more comfortable and feel a lot more in character if instead of a pepper grinder, I had a big old salt shaker. I'm a salty dog. Salt is my natural element. Really would feel better with a salt shaker. Come on, teapot, open that eye. There you go. And get peppered. I will get over here and stab you in your big old eye. Camera's doing the thing again. There we go. All done. What? Okay, not sure how that was relevant. Something somewhere plopped and fell off into a puddle of lava. We're not sure what it was or specifically where it went, but it did fall off. Come on, Dormouse. We gotta get to the Dormouse. Is this open? No, we can't even jump in there. So how do we get over to the Dormouse? I mean, there's a clock over... Oh, there was protected. Alright, so that's what fell off. A clock cover. We're gonna take this Dormouse cat down. I've had enough of his shit. I'm sick of your shit, Dormouse. You heard me. This seems interesting. Alright, so we've got more of a jumping kind of progress puzzle here. I think we can make it. Alright, good enough. Less tricky than I anticipated. So far, the Dormouse, I gotta say, Dormouse, you've been pretty unimpressive, man. I've been waiting for you to bring your A game, and you have not brought the A game. This is like some B and C level gaming. You're playing on hard for a reason here, Dormouse. I'm expecting you to challenge me, and you're not really doing it. Then again, you are a fucking mouse, so maybe my expectations are a little high from a clockwork mouse. But he's a clockwork mouse.
A minor hindrance, a trivial impediment. I'll just move along. I'll deal with you later, Alice. You'll never stop our grand plan.
Yeah, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain, blah, 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 blah. It's all the same shit with you. Once you overlords are thwarted and your secret is out, all you ever do is run away, be it on some kind of mechanical contraption or in a Wizard of Oz style hot air balloon. Just admit your failures, man. Just own up to the failure, Dormouse. That's all you got to do is just go, you know what? You got me this time, pal. Nice. Just give us a GG, Dormouse. Why don't you just go, you know, good game. You got me. Good game. But no, you got to be all grandiose. You go maniac, clockwork, piece of shit, mouse. There's a clockwork mousetrap with your name on it somewhere, mouse. And I got a feeling you're going to be entering that trap before long. Okay. So I guess we're supposed to go jump into that then? These other controls seem to do nothing. Alright, down a hole we go. I mean, we're Alice, so this isn't the first mysterious hole we've just jumped straight into before. This is kind of old hat for us. Although you jumped kind of close to the edge there, Alice. You may have want to shoot for the center. I gotta assume we've got a bit of a fall here, and you don't want to be bouncing off the sides. That shit's gonna hurt.
Mobility will make a nice change.
Oh, God, we're back with the Hatter.
Completely reconstructed. No resting on laurels, chiffoniers, chaise lounges, mean folding chairs, stools.
Alright, so it looks like we got the Hatter his arms back, but he's still in very poor shape. He's missing legs. He's basically a head, a torso, and some arms. Alright, so we've got a lot of work to do left here on the Hatter. Well, I mean, you've got your arms, man. Put them on. Come on. Hey, Hatter. They're right there. Pick them up, man. Pick them up. Come on. Pick them up. Put them on. What the hell's wrong with you? Alright, well, maybe he likes being armless. But with that taken care of, I think that's where we're going to wrap this up. I guess, you know what, well, let's go pick up this bottle first before we forget. We can go ahead and snatch that. But this is where we're going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us as we try and put the Hatter back together again. Get kind of a Humpty Dumpty feel going on here. If you'd like to see more Alice Madness returns, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, however, our little clockwork friend in pieces. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll try and put him back together next time. See you soon.